To whom you're asking your question of. We'll start off with Steve there in the second row.
Pete, I'll start with you. As somebody who's never experienced the postseason before, what is your anticipation level about what tomorrow is going to be like right now?
To be honest, I really don't know what getting into. I've played in a lot of high leverage games. I had postseason experience in college, playing in the College World Series for sure. I feel like it's helped. This meaningful games there. Playing in really high and intense regular season games, packed houses. Obviously the Subway Series, that's a big playoff-like environment. And then also when we play division rivals like Phillies, Braves on the weekends, it's obviously high intensity. So if I had to expect anything, it'd be like that. But again, I'm just really excited for this opportunity. This is something that that we worked for all year, and this is why we play 162. So again, I'm just really excited, really happy to go into battle with these guys. It's a great team that we have, and again, just really looking forward to it.
Francisco, on the flip side, you have been a part of the playoffs before, and you've been on teams that have gone on deep runs. What characteristics do you think this team has that some of the really good Cleveland teams have that you were on that, you know, lends itself to doing some damage here?
Number one, having the ability to turn the page. Whether you do good or bad, you have to turn the page. Having short-term memory, that helps a lot. Also counting on each other. We all count on each other. We all believe in each other. We know not every one of us has to be the hero that day. All it takes is that one person getting that one single, getting the inning start. You know, we have Pete, which is a table setter a lot. He starts the rally. Yeah, just having stuff like that, I think that's good qualities that good teams have. And we play defense, we pitch, we run, we get hit. We have a good team.
Good. Let's go, John, over on the side.
Well, I'm sure you're excited to be in the playoffs. Are you a little disappointed or feeling unlucky to have to play the first round after a 101-win season? And is there some extra pressure not to exit quickly because you had a great season? And, you know, people, if you do, I mean, I don't want to say anything bad, but if you do, people will remember that and the fact that you didn't win in Atlanta. So do you feel there's extra pressure because you had this great regular season now? And is it unfair or unlucky in any way to be here with 101 wins? Because there are teams with fewer wins that got buys.
Well, to be honest with you, people look at the Atlanta series and they think that was the determining factor. But to be honest with you, we got swept by the Cubs like 3 weeks prior. So if we didn't get swept, if we had one more game, or if you look at I don't know, the 60-some other games where it was close, tough-fought games, but we didn't come through. I mean, there was other opportunities throughout the year to win the division, even though people look at the Atlanta series as that one final thing. But realistically, there was other opportunities throughout the year. But again, regardless of the outcome of the regular season, we should be really damn proud of what we accomplished. Like, as much as coulda, shoulda, woulda, like, we won 101 games. I think that's the second best record in New York Mets regular season history. So that's something really damn to be proud of. And again, like, we were a resilient team. We have talent. We play the game the right way. And I feel like that with the people that we have the ability to be the last team standing. And regardless of where we're at in the playoffs, to get where we want to be, we have to beat everybody anyways. Like, to be a world champion, you have to beat everybody. So doesn't matter where, doesn't matter when, you just have to do it.
For me, disappointment, it's not in my mind, it's not in my mouth. That was yesterday's news, you know. It's in the past. Everybody starts 0-0. It's a new time of the year. We got to focus on what we have in front of our feet. And it's a blessing to be in the playoffs. You know, to be in the playoffs is a blessing. At the end of the day, I don't care whether it's a wild card or World Series. You know, it's an honor, it's a privilege to be here. Not everybody gets to be here. I have a lot of friends that are on the way home right now, and I get to put on a hat and a hoodie that says postseason. It feels pretty damn good to go into a clubhouse and smell the new gear that you get. I feel like a little kid.
Bruce?
Francisco, what does it mean for you guys to start the playoffs here at home with these fans? And can you pull that microphone in just a little closer to you, Francisco? Thank you.
It means a lot. It means a lot to be at home in a postseason series. You know you're gonna get the best of the fans cheering for us. It's special. It's been a minute since the New York Mets go to the postseason, so I know every fan out there is going to be very excited, and I know their voices are going to be ready to be very loud. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to sharing this experience with the boys, with my family, and the fans.
Yeah, I'm excited. I've never heard or seen a playoff crowd in person, and I'm really excited to play this weekend. And I hope fans are behind us every single pitch. I hope that they come ready, because we're going to be ready. It's going to be really exciting, and I hope they go buck wild and they're rowdy and they create an unbelievable home field advantage for us.
Tim?
Yu Darvish pitching for the Padres tomorrow. Faced you guys twice this year, pitched very well both times. So my question for both of you, and I know, Pete, you didn't get to really play in one of those games, but what can you take from those games into tomorrow?
He's a really good pitcher. If he execute, it's going to be a tough challenge, but that goes for anybody. In the postseason, you face the best of the best. You're going to get everyone's best punch. We're going to get theirs, and we're going to give them ours, you know. That's what postseason is. And like I said, regular season is yesterday's news. Let's focus on what we have today.
Yeah, I mean, he's one of those marquee guys, but again, it's two talented teams competing against each other. I mean, I think that, he pitched well against us, and rightly so. He deserved to pitch well. So I know that the boys are going to be doing our video, doing our homework, and taking off that past experience. So we're going to be more than prepared and ready to go.
Hey, Francisco, in the back here, for the guys in that clubhouse who have never been in this position before, what do you want them to soak up and notice? Maybe it's a little thing about the postseason.
Well, it starts with getting new gear. Walk into the clubhouse and seeing everything new starts with that. Then, as soon as you go out on the field and you run around and you go out there at 6:40 and it's already, which probably will be a packed house, and everybody's wearing their new gear. It's just such an amazing experience. The weather is different. People are more into it from pitch one all the way to the last pitch. Just the vibe, you know. I usually tell the young guys when they come up, enjoy this experience. This is the last time you're going to make an MLB debut. And for the guys that have never been to postseason, enjoy this one. This is the last time you're going to make a first-time playoff debut. So every year is different. I still get butterflies. I still get anxious. Just enjoy the first moment you go out on the field, look around, embrace it. You play 162 to get to that point. Just be thankful. Be thankful. Don't take anything for granted.
Mike?
Just for both of you guys, I guess, what kind of confidence does it give you having a guy like Max, who's been through so many of these postseason wars, go out there in game one?
To me, it gives me a lot of confidence, but not just on Max, but DeGrom and Bassett, Walker, Carrasco, everyone in our staff have been doing it for a long time, and they're good pitchers, you know. And Max, Max is fun every time he pitches, so I'm looking forward to seeing him for the first time and being in the same field with him in the playoffs. I know he gets very intense in regular season. I'm sure the adrenaline will be even more tomorrow. He feeds off that. He's a guy that needs that adrenaline, and he needs the crowd to be really high up for him to even match that energy. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I mean, Max is, despite him turning into a different person on his bump day, he's so consistent in what he does. He is a guy that's about his routine. He's super detailed when it comes to preparation. A lot of people look at the intensity and the energy, but also like he's a man with a plan, and he's just ready to execute. I mean, he's been a warrior for us all year, and the knowledge and experience he has in the postseason is going to be really big for us, whether it be actually playing and executing for us on the field or providing knowledge for other starters or other guys who haven't necessarily been there. So we're excited for his leadership on and off the field, and I mean, it's going to be fun.
Dave.
Okay, guys. You both had MVP caliber regular seasons. Now that you go into the playoffs, you know, a lot of times this is where guys can be defined in these big moments. I mean, how do you avoid, you know, does that carry a lot of pressure? Do you kind of welcome that, to, you know, to be up there for the moment for this team? Or how do you view that? Pete, I know it's your first time doing it, but Francisco's had a few of those already.
Yeah, I mean, can't let results necessarily or personal results define like what we've accomplished so far this season as a team or individually. I feel like that you do everything, you compete, and you do your best to be able to have a chance at this time of year. So whatever happens at the end of the year, I'm going to be proud and stand up high and accept the outcome. But I'm really excited to compete against the best and to compete to win a championship, because this is, like I said before, this is what it's all about. This is what all the hard work in the off season, spring training, and 162 games, this is what it's all for. So again, I'm just really excited, and I just want to be able to prepare myself mentally and physically to be able to flow through my area, flow through my zone, and be able to accomplish things to help this team win. That's all I want. I want this team to win.
A lot of us had a good season this year. We stay healthy, thank God. But postseason's different. You know, you can't go into the postseason saying I had a good season, I'm gonna do good in the postseason, or I had a bad season, I'm gonna fix it in the postseason. You got to take it day by day, work on your craft, get better, learn from each at bat, and just focus on winning and focus on little things. Good things will happen when you pay attention to the little details and focus on winning the game day in and day out. If I go out there and go 4 for 4, it'll be great. I want to perform. But if I go out there and go 0 for 4, but we still win the game, it's great too. You know, it doesn't do me any good to go 4 for 4 and losing the game. What are they going to say? Oh, Francisco had a good postseason, but they lost. I don't want that. You know, I want to celebrate the last day, whether I have a bad postseason or not. You know, I want to be the last team standing. That's the job description, to be the last team standing. And yeah, that's what you got to focus on, little things, and focus on winning. Results will come to those who work as hard as they can. The game will give you something to cheer on.
Abby?
Francisco, why is new gear still so exciting to you after all these years?
I'm a human being. I want to live like a human being. Whenever you get something new and cool, it feels good, you know. And you work all season, and you show up to the stadium, and you have a hoodie like that. You have a hat with a new patch, jersey with a new patch, new jersey. It feels good, you know. Some guys get new cleats, get new batting gloves. I'm a kid, you know. I love those moments, you know. You can't forget where we all come from. We can't forget how blessed we are in life. And this is the best time of the year, you know. Spring training is great because you get cool stuff, but this is the best time of the year.
And a part of that is, like, for me, I've never had, yeah, this is a normal Mets hoodie, but it has postseason on it. To be able to earn that patch that says postseason or whatever have you, like earning that postseason patch on your hat, it's sick. A part of it's like, it's awesome getting new stuff, but to be a part of something that you earned, even though it's as simple as having a postseason patch or whatever, like, we earned that. We earned that privilege to have that on our jersey. We earned, like, to be able to have, like, that new stuff that not everyone's getting. So part of it, it's getting new. Like, I'm a part of it. Yeah, like, it's sick having new bats. It's great having new cleats, but also it's earned. So not only is it getting the stuff and being excited, but it's earning that where not the rest of the guys in the league are getting that. So it's almost like a rite of passage where you've earned it.
Mark Sanchez?
Francisco, you've had the playoff experience, you've had the World Series experience, but all in Cleveland where, you know, you prove for yourself. Does it feel like you have something to prove here?
Every day I kind of have something to prove, you know, to my own expectations. You know, it's not like I'm walking around, I got to prove the world that I'm a good baseball player. But to myself, I work every day and I take a lot of pride in my craft. And yeah, I got to go out there and try to get it done. You know, if I don't get it done, I come back the next day. Hopefully I have another day to play the game and do it, you know. And my ultimate goal is to win the World Series. So do I walk around saying I got to prove to people that I can win a World Series or I can play the game? No, but I do say I gotta go out there and perform to my own expectations.
Francisco, Pete, thank you very much. We're going to let the guys go so they can get on the field for 5 o'clock workout. And a reminder, Buck Showalter will be in at 6 p.m. after the club's on-field workout. Thank you.
LFGM, thanks, guys.